Hey, what's going on, guys? Eric Pate here, back with another video. So, if you don't remember, a couple nights ago, I made a video to where I was using a filter on TikTok to predict each team's record for the upcoming 2023-2024 NFL season. And I told you, for the hell of it, I'm going to make a playoff vid of what if this happens to be true. Now, I'm doing this to base off of how well the team is built coming into the 2023-2024 NFL season. Um, I'm assuming the playoffs are going to stay the same. I haven't heard anything. I've heard rumors that they might add a 8 team to the playoffs, but assuming that rumor is not true, we're gonna go ahead and assume that, like I said, that rumor is not true. So we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. So now, I don't actually see this actually happening, but that's what the mind game predicted on TikTok. Was these 14 teams right here will make the playoffs this year. I do not see Miami making the playoffs. I don't see the Raiders making the playoffs. I don't see the Falcons making the playoffs, and I don't see the Cardinals making the playoffs. These other teams, I kind of do see making the playoffs. Anyway, let's get going. So the Ravens and the Chiefs, I don't see. I do not see the Chiefs. I do not see the Chiefs losing to the Ravens. Like, are you serious? Having the Chiefs as the fifth ranked team, that is not happening. The Colts and the Dolphins, I think the Dolphins are a little bit better built, even though the Colts are ranked the second team. And ever since we started the whole 17 playoff system, the 7th seed team has yet to lose in the first round. So, so I'm putting the Dolphins to play the Chiefs because um, technically they have to go play the number 1 seed, which I think is ridiculous, but that's just me. So now we're just gotta figure out who the Chiefs are facing. Are they going to be facing their arch rival, the Raiders, or will they face the Bills? I see the Bills winning in this game. Um, so in that case, and the Chiefs, yeah, the defending Super Bowl champs, who I think is going to have a lot better built team. Honestly, coming into this season, the Chiefs are going to be the number 1 team to look out for coming into this season. Vikings and Falcons. Let's come back to that. Saints and Cardinals. I, Unlike the NFC side, AFC side, I actually see the Saints taking this game. They were actually front runner for the NFC South title, but the Buccaneers happened to get it, and they didn't last very long in the playoffs. 49ers and Eagles, 2 teams I hate. Um, well, I don't hate the 49ers really as much as I used to, but I still have a grudge of Philadelphia. I think Philly's going to have a little bit of a Super Bowl, what is known as a Super Bowl hangover. So, let's go ahead and move on. The 49ers in this situation. Now, let's go back up to this game. The Vikings and the Falcons. I think the Vikings are easily kind of take this. I mean, the Vikings are basically going to be on a rebuild. Okay, let's look at our divisional. The Chargers and the Dolphins, Bills and the Chiefs. Chiefs are going to go. I think the Chiefs are going to go to their 6th straight AFC Championship. Now, is this a matter of are they going to go fly out to LA to go play their arch rival, the Chargers, or are they going to go face the Dolphins in the AFC Championship? Honestly, if this has happened to be correct and the Chargers does have be better built, I think the Chargers might have a little bit of a might be able to take on the Dolphins, have a little bit of a fight against the Dolphins. Dolphins are also been on a little bit of a rebuild. I think the Chargers are too. I think the Chargers, though, in this situation, are the better team, and I do think if the bomb game is right, I do think the Chargers might actually might give Kansas City a run for the Super Bowl this year. The Saints and the 49ers, I see the 49ers going back. I 100% see the 49ers going back to a conference championship final. Alright, we got the Cowboys and the Vikings. Honestly, I have to move on the Vikings. There's just so much shit that Jerry Jones is doing right now in the offseason. He released their best running back, Ezekiel Elliott, and not releasing Dak Prescott. When honestly, I think Prescott should have been the one who left. So yeah, our last. Now we're down to one matchup each. Now I'm gonna do this a different way. I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow on my channel with the two teams I predict that is gonna go to the Super Bowl if this does happen to be the matchup this year, just to simulate to see who will win the Super Bowl if that is the matchup. First of all, we got the Chiefs and the Chargers. I just don't think there's no way that the Chargers are going to get past the Chiefs now. Honestly, it's going to be like the years the Chiefs won 54 and then went back the very next year and played, but unfortunately lost. And the Vikings and the 49ers, honestly, I think the Vikings are more built than the 49ers, even though a lot of people are kind of disagree, saying that the 49ers deserve a run at it for the Super Bowl after they did almost win Super Bowl 54, but um, they were a little bit too cocky and lost. So tomorrow, live stream around I'll say 5 p.m. To simulate who will win a Super Bowl between the Minnesota Vikings and the Kansas City Chiefs. It will be a Madden 23 at you because Madden 24 has not been released. So stay tuned for a live stream at 5 p.m. tomorrow.